it's a question, so let me tell a story differently around that. So if you take a week of a CFO, how does that week look like versus what it was about 10, 15 years ago, right? Morning, he or she may be sitting and preparing for a board presentation that's to take place in 1 month, talking about performance, updates on important aspects of the business to give board an oversight view. They have a roadshow to get investors on board in about 2 weeks. The type of investors are from Europe, and they're looking to invest in your organization. And the kind of information that they look for is not your book value, but the business value, the intangibles that you bring, the value of your IPs that you have, what are the things that you're doing on purpose and social. So that's that. And later that day, around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, he or she gets a call. There's a small crisis with the product that was brought. And because we live in a social lens, somebody has expanded that controversy about a product, faulty or not faulty. And now the organization has to go into a rapid response mode because it's a reputation risk, it's impacting the brand value. So the CFO has been asked to look at providing options. A company that they were after to acquire or merge about 6 years ago has come into light saying they're ready for that. Now the board is saying 2 weeks later, give me that information, provide me that. The complexity of a leader in finance, the world they live in, is far more greater than a certainty of a finance function a person used to have 10, 15 years ago. The future of finance 2.0 looks at bridging that. Where do finance professionals need to evolve from a stable, steady area of focus to move into a more complex environment where they can understand and support CFOs and finance leaders? So that's the way I would put the story as. Let me take that word strategic catalyst and break it slightly differently. Look at ASEAN and look at those who are under 30 years old. Look at the population. It's half of the population who are under 30 years old. That set of individuals grew up with technology, understand the implications of AI, beta and Gen AI as the generation alpha comes out, more equipped in terms of social awareness amongst technology communities, not necessarily social connectivities that you and I interact with, far more greater in terms of understanding the purpose of who they are and what they want to be. They have a far greater identity than the identity we were told by our parents to have. That's the generation that's going to influence us. That's the generation who are going to enter workforce, just imagine, either as entrepreneurs or employees in about 15 or 8 to 15 years' time. The pace at which they drive change is greater than the pace at which we drive change. So the conversation that we have generally across is our daughter is studying for, she's 12, she's studying in school for careers that don't exist now. So the kind of thinking in ASEAN is that technology may be not as rapid in terms of some parts of the world in which it takes place, but the generation and the amount of people coming into the fold are going to drive things faster and further than anything else. So a catalyst, yes, a strategic catalyst will be the next step where they get into.